Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. And now your host, Kyle Ruff.
I'm the odd man out. I don't have coffee today. You both have iced coffee.
And you're just cranking a beer.
I'm just cranking beers because it's my day off. I'm cleaning a garage in a tank top.
Fuck yeah, you are.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You are a fucking man.
Because of course you're drinking a beer midday.
Yeah, well, the wife isn't here to stop me, so dudes.
So I can be an alcoholic all I want.
God, I love hiding shit from my wife.
That's what the foundation of a strong marriage is: secretly
Hiding
drinking
alcoholism.
behind her back.
You
yes.
got it. No, because I don't drink excessively in front of Andy. I would never, never do that.
She's never even seen you drunk. And neither have I.
It'd be
Until
like
right
a random Tuesday when I podcast drinking juice, and Andy would be like, "Are you all right?"
Want to cleanse? I'm cleansing.
Yeah, I'm cleansing.
Shout out to Andy Belmonte, friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast.
Reed's sister,
Reed's sister / wife.
Belmonte.
Legitimately, they asked us that when we got married in Steamboat because apparently in Colorado you can marry your first cousin.
You sure can.
Yep.
First cousins in Colorado.
First.
Jesus Christ.
Yeehaw, motherfucker! Right?
Oh wait, well then why
I
do
thought
they even
Idaho was
ask
redneck.
if you can?
They have to ask as a formality. I'm sure there's some states that require a blood test.
So wait, so if you say yes though, they're like, okay.
No, then they say no. We're not issuing this to you.
I thought you said that you can marry your first cousin.
That's
Yeah,
what
right.
you said.
Okay,
You said it.
okay, that's
what
it.
you said.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you fucking liar.
I've had a beer and they've been
Oh,
having.
now already back
having
to the drinking.
coffee.
Wasted, dude.
It's the whole reason he drinks is an
I think
excuse.
if you have
So
to
I
get a
can-
blood test to marry someone, you probably shouldn't marry him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, in like certain states that's required. Like you have to be able to prove that because that's gross.
It's kinda
Where like
creepy.
in Louisiana they call it royalty.
Yes.
Hey,
Ayo.
The Targaryens wed brother and sister for 1,000 years
yeah,
to keep the bloodline pure.
and Andy and I will keep our bloodline pure for as long as we can.
It's gonna be
That's the
pure.
American dream.
We're
And
like
the
Olive
British
Garden,
dream.
dude. We're keeping it in the family. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
and
in
you're
the
also
family.
really shitty and
And they're banging at Olive
they're
Garden.
banging, and they're covering themselves in grease like breadsticks, and it's all you can eat.
That
Keep
was what his
going.
honeymoon was, right?
Keep
Olive
going.
Garden, yeah.
Went to
Oh
Olive Garden.
yeah,
Yeah.
real fancy.
Banged in a
Yeah.
basket of breadsticks.
He just-
Matt, do you want to know what I ate after I got married?
Some pussy, bruh.
Wow.
Oh
Hey.
I
no,
ate
she doesn't let
Domino's.
that.
Was it Domino's?
It was Domino's.
We
I
had
was there.
Domino's and champagne after we got married at the courthouse, and then I went to work.
And then he went to work.
Because I'm a goddamn man.
That's American as fuck.
Yeah.
Domino's, cold Coors Light, back to work.
Consummating a marriage, still wearing our sweatpants. Like, hell yes.
What time did you get married at? Why'd you have to go to work so
It was
late?
like the afternoon.
Yeah, we got married. We got married at like 11 or 12, and then went home and hung out, and then I had to work at like 3.
That is so weird. That is
I mean,
so
you know what's really,
Yeah.
you know what's
dude.
really
And I
fucking weird?
respect it,
Passing
though.
off your daughter and giving permission to have sex with another human being in a big white church with a big white fucking dress.
Under
And
God.
under God, because
Yep.
now we're exchanging lands and houses because we live in a kingdom. It's fucking horseshit.
It's I said it's weird, but I respect it.
Thank you,
I
because
do,
I
'cause
love the
fuck
way that
weddings.
Andy and I got married. I love the way that we got married. It's like fuck it, like what? I'm gonna spend like $40,000 on a day in a dress that you're never gonna wear. Like
God.
what?
You know what?
Andy's like, yeah, that's fucking dumb. Like,
yeah, but
whatever.
they're great. I mean, like the dress retarded, the ring retarded, the party and the reception the best.
No, that absolutely. That's the whole point. It's like, why don't we just get our best friends and family together and have a big barbecue or a big party and just enjoy ourselves? We
Yeah.
don't need a wedding,
Yeah,
or as Doug Stanhope says, involve the government.
yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, this thing's so great, baby. Why don't we get the state involved?
Right. Exactly. This is coming from Kyle Ruff, who is arguably the happiest person on earth at a wedding. He loves
I
weddings
fucking
so
love weddings.
much.
dude.
Celebrating.
He's
You
like,
love-
I love to
I look
celebrate.
dapper as fuck, and I'm gonna dance
I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna get hammered.
because everyone
And
gets
it's-
hammered at weddings. And
and
it's okay.
Always acceptable, no
Yeah,
matter
that's
how
true.
hammered you are.
It's like, oh well, every wedding's got one Kyle.
And I'm like,
I'm not-
like, oh, Kyle's the wedding
Kyle's
party
that
guy.
Kyle.
That's
You know what every wedding speech should be? Just like, maybe they won't get divorced. Cheers.
yeah, right.
That should be every
Yeah,
speech.
so we all agree this is a stupid idea,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe they won't. We don't know. Cheers.
Statistically, half, maybe 50%.
You're like, isn't this crazy? I feel like I should be holding a sword.
Speaking of holding a sword, after that long intro, welcome to the Steamboat Comedy Podcast, everybody.
Meow, meow, meow.
I'm your host, yet again, Kyle Ruff, joined by Mr. Matt Nealon. Say hello.
Check it out. Joe Rogan at night.
And Reed Belmonte over there.
My name is Reed.
That is true. And we're also back with the magic of video on YouTube, if you're watching.
That's wild.
Isn't
I
that
don't like
wild,
it.
dude?
Nothing
Wild.
moves
Wild. I
unless
don't
you do. That's what it says on that
Like
shirt.
it. Locals. These are my
Yeah.
boy Dell.
What's the name of that? It's like Two Fly or Fly something fly.
Something fly. On the fly. There it is.
On the Fly.
On the fly, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to On the Fly.
I get hella compliments on this. I was downtown today, and at least 3 people were like, "Oh, that's a nice shirt."
It's a clean shirt. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, it's real
Farmer's
fucking
market.
Steamboat.
Yeah, they sell at the farmer's market. It's cool. Maybe I'll see if I can trade them a Steamboat Comedy
They should
shirt.
fucking sponsor us. There we go. That's our sponsor.
They should
They
make
do
our
sponsor
shirts,
us.
is what they should do. I should go through that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. A little collab.
Now you're talking.
On the Fly, I assume you listen to this.
Because everybody does.
Because there are thousands of listeners.
Thousands of listeners in Steamboat alone.
all
in
day.
Steamboat alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Steamboat, Mr. Newland has something he wants to get off his chest.
Are we doing it already?
Well, he was walking through the great metropolis of Steamboat.
We got one street pretty much where all the shops are at, 2, really. But
Yeah.
when you're walking down the sidewalk and people are coming out of stores, they should have to wait for you to walk by rather than walking in front of you and then you adjust to their speed.
Well,
Right.
that's kind
There's
of a
no-
given. I mean,
There's-
you come
it
out of a
does
store.
not happen, though.
Yeah, you come out of a store, you
With
see
a gaggle of
you
kids.
get ready, be like, okay, wait for our turn to walk down the sidewalk.
I feel like it's like when you're in a parking lot
Yeah.
and you pull out
yelp.
of the space. There's no actual like signs or lines, but you know that the person who's not in the parking spot, who's already driving, has the right of way, right?
Yes.
You're
Right?
coming out of the store. You already did your shopping.
Yeah. You're
You're
joining the
satisfied.
stream, and you can't just come in and block up the stream. Dude.
And now I have to walk slower. You should be able to
Should be able to hit
hit
him,
them like a little bit.
like
Like at
not
least
like
a shoulder check.
yeah, at least like a chest bump.
That
or
way
a-
next time they
a-
come out of the store, they go, I got shoulder checked last
Yeah.
time. Maybe I should see if anyone's walking quickly.
You're gonna have their
or
head
maybe,
on a swivel.
maybe they just need to go on a fucking vacation to Hanoi, Vietnam, and maybe they'll get a taste for how to cross a fucking
That's
street
right.
or exit
Yeah.
a fucking store. Be like, oh, there's so many people. Like,
Yeah.
what? They don't care about you.
Anyone
You
who's
just gotta
Steamboat
join the
thing.
flow.
it
You
could,
think
I
it's
mean,
a tourist town thing, maybe?
maybe. I
Oh,
think,
Because they're just walking.
absolutely.
Yeah,
fucking,
they're-
look at the sky.
Look
at
Look
the
at
mountain,
my
honey.
shirt.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
No, this is something I've noticed not only in Steamboat but in Glacier, where we all worked as well. Like
Same
the
here.
the complete the lack of awareness with people on vacation is
Oh,
hilarious.
fucking
I look
A.
at these people who are wandering through parking lots, not being aware of the traffic around them, being complete dumbtards in stores,
Dummy
and,
tards.
in
big
restaurants and
dumbtard.
whatnot.
That was like so sweet and then not PC. They're just dummy retards.
you know, they don't know any better. They're just trying
They're
their best.
really
They're dumb
stupid,
tards.
retarded people.
Like dummy
yeah.
is kind of endearing and then retards is right
But
there.
I put like a little Midwestern charm on it.
Yeah,
so you
right.
see dumbtards there.
Oh, he's just a little dumb tard. That's all.
Especially like the national parks and shit. It was in like same thing when I was in Yellowstone. Like people would stop and to look at one bison, stop traffic
Oh yeah.
to look at a bison, and then you go 10 minutes ahead and there's a field of fucking bison right there. It's like you don't care about anyone behind you.
But back in their home in Indiana, you would never just stand in the middle of the street with your car parked taking pictures. You'd look like
Of
a
a-
fucking loony bin. Like,
Yeah.
They don't have
Yeah.
anything in India. They'd be taking pictures of a fucking
Of a
broken
windmill?
down Ford.
yeah, or like some stupid attempt of a downtown or something that's is still closed down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing. Like, I'm sure back where you actually live and where you're a real person, you're like an orthodontist with a family and like you're a smart person. But when you're on vacation, yeah, in Steamboat, you're coming out of the fucking gift shop with your family with
That's
a
it.
bunch of bags. You don't care about anybody else because you're on a time crunch, you're on a budget, you got 1,000 things on your mind.
Yeah.
It defeats the whole point of
You're all
vacation.
pissed at your wife and your kids. And
Yeah, and
spending
you're like-
money.
Bought
Like,
one
why-
too many
what-
shirts.
Yeah,
God
there's-
damn it! I said 3 shirts.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
so
can't
like,
afford to drive home now. What am I gonna do?
to answer your question, like, is it a tourist town thing? It's like, no, it's a traveler thing. They have no
Yeah.
awareness for people around them. Meanwhile, the people that live here day to day, which are actually a small percentage of everybody who comes in and out of Steamboat, is looking at this like, oh my God, everybody is a dumptard, you know?
A dumb Oh, don't know. Yeah.
Like, no offense, Steamboat, but come on.
There was so friend of the show, Lo Schatzel, our photographer, the last couple shows,
Live studio
audience.
Yep.
She told me that she was at work and she overheard someone say, I think might have even said to her, they're like, I've never been to a tourist town that hates tourists so much. And I was like,
Thank you.
well, no. I was like,
They're listening. Thank God.
The correct answer is no, they all hate you. You're just finally catching on.
Right.
You finally
right.
notice that
Being
they
a
hate
little more
you.
blunt about it here.
Yes, exactly. Someone actually just, gave you the news that you're a problem.
Yeah.
And we hate you.
Because you don't look out of the fucking store when you
'Cause-
walk out.
Right.
That's
Instead of
it.
just taking a deep breath and analyzing and being like, maybe I should change the way that I travel and the way I approach new towns, they'll go, no. Instead, immediately put up a defense and be like, well, the people are just fucking
They're not
dicks.
nice to us here.
Yeah.
These people in
People are rude.
this small, beautiful
These
town
people
in
are-
Colorado, such assholes.
Such assholes.
No, not like us in Denver.
Yeah. Like us in Denver.
Yeah. Fucking A.
They don't even have smog like us.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.
Oh, you're not from Patagonia, USA? I mean, Fort Collins?
Fort Collins is a little more gritty. Boulder is the one that
Boulder.
really sucks.
Sorry, I meant to say Boulder.
Boulder can suck all of the cocks.
But
But
All the front range pretty
I'm
much.
sorry that's
Blows.
I'm sorry
Oh,
that's
yeah.
upsetting you, Matt. But
No, it's not
yeah.
upsetting. It's
did
like
you throw a shoulder at somebody?
no, I just
Or did you at least
I
give
just
him
had
like
to
a-
adjust my speed and just be like, well, fuck.
Did
Now
you give
I'm
him like a
walking- I'm walking at your pace. I did because you can go to the side, like where the cars are parked.
Yeah.
And like the trees are lined up there.
Yeah.
You just go to the side and walk past them, and hopefully they're like, well, I'm a fucking asshole, but they probably aren't.
No, they're probably
No.
just like, and just staring at the walls.
If you're listening, just when you go out of a store, just take 1 second, left, right,
Yeah,
just
left,
like you're
right.
crossing the street,
Yeah.
and you don't want to get hit by a car.
Yes.
See if
Head on a
anyone's
swivel,
coming,
baby. Yeah.
Smile at someone. Dude,
Yeah.
We're not assholes. I'm not an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy. We don't mind tourists.
Sure.
We
They
don't
bring
mind
money
them.
in this
We like
town.
your money.
It's what we survive on. Go fuck yourself.
No, Matt survives on Amazon. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Dude,
The man from Idaho. I hate outsiders. I hate you, Reed.
that's what's up, bro. I still got like Idaho plates and shit.
Do you really?
I do. I just got my Idaho license after 4 years in
Really?
Steamboat. Yeah.
I just finally got Colorado plates. I've had expired Ohio plates for 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
I've been
Wow.
driving with expired tags for 2 years. Never
How
got
do
a
you
ticket.
do that and not throw up before you drive every day? I would throw.
I just get
up.
hammered and I forget,
Yeah.
and then I start driving.
Pop a couple Xanax and then I start driving.
Yeah, right. And
I'm
then next
sure
thing you know,
at
I'm home.
I'm sure at this point, cops have just been looking at your plates going like, oh, they're expired from Ohio. Well, he's lucky just to have a car.
Yeah. No.
We'll let him take care of that in Ohio.
Yeah,
right.
he's probably just got a job. Fine, like good for
Yeah.
him.
I think they just literally don't, because you know how like there's like a color coordinated with what month your tags expire.
Yeah.
Like when
And
you see
sometimes
the
a
little
number too.
and
yeah.
a number,
Yeah.
they must just not know what the other states ones are.
I
Well,
mean,
that
would
the
be
fucking
ridiculous.
sheriff's
That'd be
deputies
hard.
in this town
Yeah.
are fucking oblivious.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
they're
my
just
God. I
here
could
to
throw
give
a
out
rock in a fucking
DUIs.
sheriff's
DUIs,
deputy
baby.
and just like he would do nothing.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, must have been a semi
Yeah.
on Missouri Street."
What else is important? Speaking of assholes, Mack Mashmeier.
He's a big.
What a fucking dick.
We said that last time. He is a dick though for fucking
Such
leaving.
an
He's leaving
ass.
like next week, I think.
Yeah.
For the Nebraska comedy
I
scene.
know what I said to him. I said, "I'll see you in 4 months, buddy.
Yep.
See you in 4 months when you come crawling back."
The
to
old Miles
Steamboat Comedy,
Sanchez.
dude.
Miles Sanchez.
Pull Miles
boomerang.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Or Reed Belmonte for that matter.
Or Reed Belmonte.
Yeah,
or
like-
Kyle Ruff. I left for a winner and came
Mhm.
crawling back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the old Yampa Valley curse.
I left too. Yeah, for fucking summer.
Did you?
Everyone did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
We
come
were-
back.
And then you came back. It's the Yampa Valley curse. That's what they call it. You always come crawling back. But
I don't know how I feel about that saying though. The Yampa Valley curse.
what do you mean?
It's annoying.
Curse should not be the word to describe your fulfillment of
Right?
I love this place so much that I had to stay.
It's annoying.
It's
to
a
me.
curse.
Oh, the old Yampa Valley curse.
Yeah.
Shut
Oh, I
the
love
fuck
this
up.
place
I just
with the
like
Red
living
Sox.
Here.
But it's also just a way for like fucking crusty locals to be like, "Pfft, you'll be back.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be crying. And it makes them feel better about still being here.
Exactly.
Like, wherever you're going, it's not as cool as here, right? Right?
Well,
you know?
you'll be
It's not. It can't be.
It can't be. That's because then why wouldn't I be there?
Yeah. No
I'm
matter
not an idiot.
where you move, you gotta live with yourself, though, and that's what we should tell
Ooh,
Mac.
that's-
You can't move away from who you are as a person.
You can't run away
You can't-
from your homosexuality.
You can run, yeah. From the fact that you're a piece of dog shit. That's going to be the same in Omaha as here, Mac.
You'll be the same man, just in a different region.
In a fucking shittier, flatter town.
Same quiet fucking creep.
Maybe he belongs there, man. I
Making
don't know.
jokes about animals and shit.
We
Yeah.
roasted him, though. That's why we're doing this.
That's
right
why we're
now.
talking about it. So yeah, for those who didn't attend, we at our last open mic we basically made it an informal roast, the roast of Mack Mashmeier, which has been done before. We did it to Kendra,
Who came crawling back.
who came crawling fucking back, crawling much slower because she put out a few lbs out there in Hawaii. I'm just gonna shit all over her. Well, that was part of the roast, as we also made fun of each other a whole bunch, as you do in roast tradition, as we did the first time we did it way back in the day at the Barley. But it was funny.
It was so funny.
It was funny. You guys, it was so funny.
Guys, it was funny.
I love bowling.
It was funny.
I love bowling so much.
I love comedy because it's funny.
It's funny, dude.
It's funny.
So
It was funny, though.
It was funny. let's be clear. It was pretty funny.
It was fucking funny.
And we
Wait,
put.
did you think it was funny?
I thought it was fucking
I
funny.
thought it was pretty fucking
I thought it was
funny,
pretty
dude.
funny. You know?
I was sitting there. I remember sitting there, and I was like, "This is pretty funny."
It's like, whoa, you guys seen how funny this is?
And I was driving there. I was just like, is this going to be funny?
Is this gonna be
Is
funny?
this going to be funny? And I was there. I was just like, this is so funny.
Earlier, you're like, I was thinking about, was it going to be funny? And in that moment, you're like, I shouldn't have been worried at all.
Yeah.
This
Like,
is
what's the
funny.
matter?
Because it is funny.
It
Yeah.
was funny.
I could feel it when I walked in. I walked in and I was like, you know what? I think tonight's gonna be funny. And it was.
It was. We roasted Mac. Holy shit. That
God
was
damn, it was funny.
It was a giggle. It was a giggle. The funniest part is that everybody in the entire bar knew exactly who Mac was.
no one knew. Mac was.
Yeah. We're like, we're doing this roast, and they're like, what?
Who is
Yeah,
who's
shout out-
doing what to
Yeah.
who?
Shout out to all the real funny humans that went
Real
up
funny.
before we did the roast. It was Adam and it was
Kevin, Tevin,
Tevin.
Mevin,
Devin.
Shevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
To
We
the
told them
levee.
go up and do your thing because you don't know Mac. Like you
the
know,
11 was dry. Yes.
The Kevin.
that's the
was dry.
format that we went with. It's like if you're here for legitimate open mic, like thank you for coming, and yes, like go up and do this. But after that, like we're going to roast
Yes.
Mac on
Well,
stage. Basically, we're going to use this bar space for our own personal
Yeah.
benefit.
Just-
And
you
he's
guys
just
are
like
gonna be-
whatever.
You guys are gonna be along for the ride of
Yeah.
whatever the fuck we give you.
Yeah.
And we well, it was because we got Mac did his set because he's like, I want to do a set, and we're like, okay,
Okay, weirdo.
yeah, you fucking idiot,
You
And
tall
then-
fucking
you
douche.
fucking piece of shit. And then when he was done, we're like, just stay right there
Yeah.
and shut the fuck up.
And he's like, I don't know if I want to sit up
He's
there. We're
like,
like, you're
"Oh."
sitting up. We're roasting you. You're
Yeah.
sitting up there.
You're gonna
Yeah.
sit there.
You're the one who
Yeah.
asked for this.
Yeah.
He did. He was like, you guys should roast me, and we're like, okay. And he's like,
You
well, I
sure?
mean, only if you want to. And we're like, shut up.
He let
Bitch.
me in on the know a
Fucking-
day before. A day before he
Yeah.
texted me. He's like, hey, you can roast me tomorrow. I was like, oh, fucking sweet. dude.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Typical, not thoughtful Mac.
So
you know,
unthoughtful.
just
I
being
was like,
such
this
a
is about me, and I need to write jokes now.
Yeah.
And
He should know
Not
it's
giving me
about
any
us and
time.
not him. What is he thinking?
that's why we did the roast.
That's why we did the
So
roast.
we could be funny.
So
Fuck
we could be
Mac.
funny.
Fuck Mac. God damn it. I hate him.
He's such a short, ugly dickhead
Yeah.
with no talent.
Who we're not going to miss.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I'm going to miss him.
Not gonna miss.
I'm going to fucking miss him.
I missed a joke. Do you guys want to hear it?
You missed one? Or
Yeah,
like
I
you-
forgot one.
forgot
It
to
was
tell
really
one?
funny because he like the basic douche that he is. He wore blue jeans and a light blue shirt. You remember?
Yeah.
So I missed it, but I was about to be like, oh my God, he looks so fucking basic tonight. Where do you buy your clothes? Radio Shack?
What?
I'm glad I didn't say
Yeah.
That
How could you forget that one?
Ah,
because like you don't buy clothes at Radio Shack.
Oh.
that's a whole like.
I got it.
Because it's like
It's an electronics store.
Yeah.
Right.
it's like CDs and shit.
And it doesn't even exist. Does Radio Shack even exist anymore?
That's
In
how
some
lame-
towns,
that's
yeah,
how
no, it
lame
does.
he is.
People love
He's
saying
going
that.
back to fucking Nebraska where they got like Blockbuster and Radio
Yeah,
Shack.
it's like when you say there's no Blockbuster and there has to be that one guy. Like, actually, there's one Blockbuster.
They
it's
get
in
off.
it's in Alaska.
Yeah.
What a fun fact that I know.
And I've been there.
And
I
I've
was
been
the
there.
last guy to buy Joe Dirt.
I was the last guy
To
to
rent Joe Dirt from that Blockbuster.
I was the last one to rent a porn DVD in America.
I got The Town on Blu-ray.
The
Yeah.
town.
fucking putting this Blockbuster in my rear view, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it was.
from the town. Anyone?
Jesus.
You just. Are you talking about the one with Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Wait, does
Yeah.
he reference
Wait,
a
I'm sorry,
Blockbuster?
what'd you
in
say?
that
No, he
movie?
said I'm putting this whole town in my rear view, but I changed it to Blockbuster, and you guys.
No,
fucking-
I didn't get
I
the
don't-
reference. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know
Shit
that.
I'm sorry. It's a
fucking-
good movie too.
I
I'm
don't know
sorry
that
I didn't
movie
get
that
that
well.
reference.
That's why I
man.
had to stop because I was like, "That's a good reference," and they didn't give me anything.
God,
I got
Matt
nothing.
out-movied me. That felt bad.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Damn.
Kinda sucked.
But to Myville, I love that fucking movie though.
The Town is really
Yeah.
underrated.
I think I've only seen it once.
That
It's got Jeremy Renner in it too, right? Is that
yeah,
one? Yeah.
yeah, and
Blake
John.
Lively plays a
and
crack whore, but
Jo-
she's so hot, and you're like, "That's not a crack whore."
Yeah, crack whores aren't that fucking hot.
He's not that.
She is so
and
hot.
fucking John Porky, John Hamm,
Porky?
John Hamm.
I see what you did there.
John Hamm is in it. And he's really good.
John Hamm's a fucking champion.
Ben Affleck's fucking amazing.
It was that's
Yeah.
back in the heyday when Affleck was coming back and be like, okay, I'm actually like really fucking
I'm gonna
talented,
do
Yeah.
movies.
and I'm
You
like
guys think I'm a
a really
drunk
good
fuck.
Yeah.
filmmaker. Well, he's still a drunk, but
I mean, he's still a piece of shit like Mac, but
like
he's
it-
still.
like that's the beauty of being an alcoholic. You are for the rest of your life.
An
You could be
alcoholic.
79 and not have a drink in 50 years and be like, I'm still in recovery. You know.
Is that the beauty?
That's the beauty.
That's what a beauty.
Anyway, what were we talking about, Mac?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
We
sorry.
fucking love movies, so I love talking fucking movies,
Yeah.
bro.
we should have
Starting to
just more
watch,
like
like-
movie. We should do like movie review. What we should do is watch a movie, and then at the end of every podcast, review it.
Kyle,
Comic Cinema Remix. You guys know what that is? There's like a
Uh-uh.
lot of renditions of that. It's like shows that people like, hey, come to this show. We're gonna watch this movie, but we're gonna give commentary on the movie while it's playing.
Oh, like
That's
a
like
Mystery Science Theater
Mystery Science
3000.
Theater. Maybe I fucked it
Right.
up by saying Comic Cinema
Yeah.
because my buddies in fucking Boise did it and called it Comic Cinema Remix.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
retarded, but
Gotcha.
it's it's the same.
I would
thing
love
as
to do that.
That'd be fun.
We
as
were
fuck.
talking about doing that during the pandemic. Me and Jared were talking about just like live streaming it or something like that.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd probably just be for us at
Yeah.
first, and who gives a shit? That'd be fun.
Oh, dude,
That'd be pretty fun.
there's this one that I love, and it's done by I forget their names, but it's two actors from The League. If you've ever seen that show,
Nick
Mhm.
Kroll.
Nick Kroll is not one of them.
John
Is
Wayne
it
Gacy.
John Renazizi?
It's the one with the gap tooth and the bald head.
Oh, that guy who's in everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's him and the guy who plays the crazy brother who's homeless with the black hair
Rafi.
and the beard, Rafi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those two.
The two of them have a podcast called How Was This Made? And they watch really, really bad movies and like review them. And Andy and I have been in stitches sometimes on road trips. Like,
Yeah.
really funny. And like you've always said that we should do a movie podcast too. Like I don't know what would be better, us doing a legit movie podcast or doing a bad movie podcast, because the bad movie podcast would be a lot funnier where
We
the
do
three
both.
of the three of
do
us
both.
could like do deep dives of serious critical cinema shit for a minute.
Fun.
So
I
I-
get
But it would
into
be funny.
It would be so funny.
It'd be
just
so
like the
funny.
roast
No,
was
no,
funny.
no.
God, that roast was
Ugh.
funny.
That roast
Yeah. What'd you think about
was so funny.
it, dude? It was really funny. It was funny.
Do you think it was funny?
Dude, I was drinking a beer sitting there. We were chatting for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I remember the conversation stopped, and just in my head, I was like, oh, this is pretty fucking funny, dude.
No way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
At the comedy show.
While it was happening, the roast,
It's like, damn, this is
The roast of-
this is pretty funny.
Like 79 jokes per hour.
mashed
Mashed potato, fucking cocksucker.
mashed potato.
Hey,
Ass.
that-
Should we get into it a little bit?
Oh,
we
yeah.
can start with whose jokes did we like? Not ours. Was there anyone else that went up that you're like, oh, that was a good fucking joke they did?
Yes. I
Um,
loved Matt's joke about me.
No,
I
no,
love-
no. We'll do that.
Oh,
like
sorry.
someone who's not here in the audience,
Yeah.
just to fucking stop.
Yeah. No,
No,
shut
fuck
up.
You
No.
don't compliment
You're
my
not doing
joke.
this
Yeah.
right.
Not
You'll
yet.
compliment me later.
You-
okay?
I will tell you when I want compliments. Okay?
Like fucking
was
Drew.
Drew.
Who else went other than us?
I think was it just us and Jared?
Drew, Jared.
I think that was it.
That was it. That was
Because Kalen didn't show up.
Mac, he gave some back.
I mean, he sucks though.
He's fucking terrible at
He's so
comedy.
bad
He's
at
not
comedy.
funny.
Not
he's
funny.
Not
He
funny.
was the only
Luckily,
part
we
of
were
the show
there,
that was not funny. The show was funny.
because we were there.
I
Yeah,
remember when he
but
went
Mac's
up.
not funny.
Like the first thing I thought, I was like, this show used to be funny.
Yeah.
Now it's not funny.
No, it's not. We're ending it with not funny.
We're
Mac
just we're like
telling not funny
telling
jokes.
not funny jokes.
Talking about his dick in a bathtub or some
man.
shit.
Making
Yeah.
analogies about animals
Hot
that you've
tubs,
never heard of.
bathtubs, animals.
Yeah.
That's like all he's got.
That's all it's got.
Talking about being lonely.
Food, a little bit of food.
A little bit of food.
Drew did good because you went up and you're like, Mac told me if it was my first time doing comedy and that meant a lot. You got a little like, you were like, hey, thanks for doing that, Mac. And then Drew went up and was like, and Mac's sitting here telling Reed he's fucking good. Reed would
that's right. That was
Reed
really
went
good.
up there, screamed for 5 minutes, and Mac was like, that's awesome, Reed.
That was good.
That was pretty fucking funny. Drew.
So unheard of in the Mac region of the world.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like, he was boisterous. That's amazing.
Oh,
Does he have
wow.
a church?
Did you
Yeah.
yell really loud? That's so crazy,
Oh
Reed.
my God. That's so funny.
Didn't I? I just called you Sam Kennison or something like that.
Somebody, yes, you
Yeah.
made like a Sam Kennison
I was
joke.
like, it's like,
We was
like
all
yelling
called
really
him
loud
out.
is not a punchline, right? Yeah.
We did. I think everyone called Reed loud.
That's where everyone's eardrums just exploded on on the track.
He is loud.
He's a loud boy.
He's funny, but he's
I can't-
loud.
I mean, he's
can't help
funny.
it.
It was funny.
He was funny.
It was a funny pot. It was
loud.
This podcast is actually pretty funny.
It's a pretty funny podcast. I wasn't sure it was going to be funny, but
Loud, but funny.
the way I'm thinking right now, it's loud.
I was showering earlier. I was like, we're in a podcast today. I hope it's funny.
You were that what you're thinking about in the shower?
I was jerking off too. I was like, we're in a podcast later. I hope it's funny.
Oh, it was so fucking funny.
Only
I was
one
like, it's gonna be
climax.
funny, and then I
Because that's funny.
Fucking
got
just
all over the soap.
shot the most hilarious load, dude. It was so
Right
funny.
into my,
Then I
right
hit
to my-
myself
right
in
to
the
my
nuts with
roommate's
a bottle of
shampoo
shampoo. Oh my God.
No, I don't jack off in my roommate's shampoo bottle.
Just all around it.
Just
Just on the handle.
Just on
Then
the
you put some
noozle.
water
Just
and
on the
shake it
I
around.
like the noozles. They get me going.
Next time, save it up, put some water in it, shake it around so you make suds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sudden infant death syndrome. SIDS.
Get some SIDS, yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Now
real
that's
SIDS.
not talk about jacking
jerking
off.
off into a toilet. That's the real SIDS.
Yes.
All right, we're just gonna go there right now. If you jerk off into a shampoo bottle and add some water to it and shake it around to make it foamy, if a girl uses that to wash herself, will she get pregnant?
No, it's an oxygen thing. Once the semen gets like too much oxygen, they can't like scoop it into them. People always say like, oh, athletes who fucking have sex in condoms and then the lady gets it and squeezes it out. It won't work
It
because
doesn't work?
once the fucking semen like hits oxidized air and shit,
It dies.
it's fucked. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
But-
pretty
But
sure.
But
I've
if
heard
you've
that
got a
before.
big gooey load, then like the center of the load is going to be protected by the barrier of dying load, right?
maybe, but it's like when you go jerk off, like at your neighbor's house,
Oh.
and
I thought you were going to say like when you go jerk off like your friend Steve or something like that. But
like
okay.
when you break into your neighbor's house and
And
you
you're
jerk
beating off. Yeah.
but you want to save the load, so you do it in like a Dixie cup, like
Right.
at a medical facility, and then you
Right.
cover it immediately so you can
But then
take
you
it
get
home
freezer,
and then be
right?
like, this is the load I
This was a
did at
Karen
my
and
neighbor's
Steve's house.
This was a good one.
That's a great one.
So that's why you don't want it to. What was your question?
I did not know that you were such a semen expert.
Every day I
Ah.
a little bit of, every day I'm thinking about semen just a little bit.
Just, I mean-
just for about 5 minutes.
Naturally, yeah. 5 minutes, then you really quickly stop thinking
Yeah,
about it.
5
I
minutes,
hate
dude.
it so much.
You
I think
feel
about
so much
90 to
regret.
90
I feel
seconds.
sick about it.
Yeah, and then you want to just throw up and
So no, I don't
Realize
think
you're
you
gonna
can
help.
scoop semen into you and get a baby.
Okay.
If that was the question.
Right.
That was the question, and you answered it. because
Unless-
you're the health and fitness expert.
Yeah, I know a lot about jizz too.
I made a joke back in college in the middle of class without even knowing it. That was really funny.
You
Let's
made
hear
a
it.
joke once?
Yeah.
Well, that's the first.
Yeah. And he's like, here's what it is. No, Reed, that's screaming.
Yeah.
Fucking Larry the
Oh
Cable
my
Guy
God, he's
here.
so fucking funny. He's so different.
He's so different.
No, I had to take like a required stupid health class for my English degree.
So American.
Yeah, I had to take
Had
this
to go-
shit that told me to eat vitamins or whatever, and they did it.
all lies.
I'm in college, by the way, in my 20s, and they still give like these sex health courses. And
Well, it's because we went to a really dumb person college that was really easy.
well, we went to a really fitness and health college too, so it's
That
just
too.
shoved down our throats. But I was just sitting in class one day, and they had a whole like sex ed kind of deal, and we weren't taking it seriously. My little group around me, because we're all 20,
Right.
and straight up, she's just like, yeah, and it's important to remember that the membrane at the end of the condom is not only meant to be a reservoir, but stop the semen from breaking through. You see, if it's too tight, it'll break through, because semen at ejaculation can travel 5 to 7 miles per hour. And
That's not
everyone kind of
fast.
was like, huh. Well, at that level, it is fast. You're thinking of like a lawnmower going down the street, but at a microscopic level, that is incredibly fast.
Okay,
and
fair.
then jizz coming out,
Thinking
therefore,
about it
is a bit of a shot.
microscopically.
I got,
So
when I'm thinking
obviously,
about my dick. I usually am.
Hey, oh, he's got a little boy.
Hey, because my dick's small,
He's
guys.
got a funny little dick.
Now that,
Play the
my
little
dick,
dick song. Play the little dick song we have queued up. That's a drop we need. Kyle's got a funny little dick.
we need a soundboard so bad.
watch out for the dirt.
Okay, 5 to 7 miles an hour. What was
Yes.
your joke?
It
'Cause I
would-
didn't hear
it
your
would
joke.
be
yeah.
like-
I didn't hear anything funny at all.
And it was,
Except for that part that I said. That was
Yeah,
pretty funny.
about your little
Obviously.
dick.
Yeah, because my
and then
dick's
I
small.
tagged it with like a soundboard.
And then you were
that
like,
was pretty funny.
that was pretty good.
it's
Anyway.
already tweeting.
But yeah, it's already tweeting.
Follow me on Twitter, Sir Isaac Newland. Keep going, Reed.
Semen comes out 5 to 7
Power
miles
of Comedy on Twitter and Instagram. as
miles
well.
per hour.
We should start plugging ourselves
Just in the
just
middle.
whenever we're bored.
And I love how whenever Reed's talking, that's whenever we're
Yeah, Sir Isaac Newland on Twitter. Give me a follow.
bored.
Going 5
Yes.
to 7 miles an hour.
Yeah. Still waiting on this joke, bud. Still waiting on the funny part.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
We're all ears and dicks now, baby.
Yeah.
Let's hear
It's
it.
not even worth it.
I kind of want to know.
I
now,
I
yeah.
have to know.
No, I'm gonna
now.
pull a
we
new.
won't be
I'm
able
gonna
to
I'm gonna
move
pull
on.
a Newland. If you guys really care about it, I'll talk about it next week.
I did that.
Yep, you said that during a live show at Schmiggity's.
You did. It was.
That's funny.
It was. I think it was
So
Brittany
if-
was in the
so-
front row interrupting you, and you're like, you know what? You don't even get that punchline. I'm moving on.
That was good.
It was pretty
So
good.
we'll just move on to the next topic of the podcast.
Yeah, Max.
Well, what
Max
would
an
we
asshole.
say? If
Max a
Let's
douchebag.
put ourselves in his situation real quick.
Oh
though.
man, like what
And
would
your
be an
teacher's
actually
like,
good joke? 'Cause he's
your-
like, your semen goes 5 to 7 miles. Ooh, this is a good
and
exercise
if we were in
here.
the back of the class, what would you do to try to get
You
everyone
can
to
guess
laugh?
what I said.
He said, "Well, that's what a coincidence. My dick's 5 to 7 miles long."
Negative.
I would have gone. Well, when I jerked off yesterday, it felt more like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Not bad. But
Not
close.
bad. Not
that's
bad.
all right.
Not bad. It always has to do with me masturbating.
I would just say, yeah, I would say, I'd just yell out, "Bullshit," and then pull down my pants and start masturbating in the class.
Someone get the gun.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
get the gun. See how fast
Who's
this
got
one
the
goes.
gun?
Extra credit for a good illustration. in
Yes. Mhm. Then you just jizz on the floor, and then you leave.
And then you're so
you
embarrassed.
start crying.
You're like sweaty.
You're just like,
You
what have I
jerked off in
done?
front of your whole class.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was gonna be funny. It wasn't that funny.
Yes. And the cops come. You're like, I thought it was gonna be funny,
It was
officer.
gonna be funny.
It really wasn't funny at all.
Could you even have like hand sanitizer? I still got some on my hands.
Yes. You give your teacher a high five, and it's
It's
like,
getting in the hair. It's making it crusty. Bugs. The
Yeah.
hair on your. What did you say?
what did you
fuckface?
say?
I said, how did you get that statistic? Was there like a cop sitting there with like a radar gun saying like, you have any idea how fast you were coming?
I like that. I like
not
it.
very
Good
good.
job. No, I liked it. That's clever.
Everybody around me laughed.
Do you know how fast you were coming?
I mean, that's a hard heckle to do in class. It was kind of long.
Yeah, it's
And-
kind of long.
You know,
Like,
if you're in class,
How did you
it's gotta
figure
be
that
like-
out? Was there a cop, and the cop had a gun, and then he pulls you over as you're masturbating, and he says, "Hey, did you know how fast you were coming?" That's a long
That's a
heckle.
long heckle. But if I
Yeah.
get it, if you're saying it's funny, it's fucking
It's funny. It is
We
funny.
told you it was gonna be funny.
Like Max Roast.
That was funny.
pretty
yeah,
funny.
let's go back.
Oh,
What
yeah.
did we say about
That
Mac?
was that thing. Matt's a piece of shit.
Mac. And then
Oh.
it said Matt.
Same
Oh,
deal.
whoops. Did I say Matt?
Same
It's
deal.
true.
Yeah, okay.
Freudian slip there.
We talk shit on everybody. Kyle
Talk
talks shit mostly on people who weren't there.
Yeah,
More
I
than
know. I
anything.
wrote all my jokes for Andre and Kendra, and I don't even know why I even thought they would come.
No, not at all.
I thought for some reason. Well, so I went to Orem to write, and Andre's usually there working on Tuesdays as a bartender.
Say on dudes for some reason.
Yeah.
Is he usually there lurking on dudes.
he's definitely lurking. He probably was lurking. That's why it wasn't working. But I figured he'd be lurking around.
And then he'd be like, "We're doing a roast," and you'd be like, "I got fucking
And I would
jokes
be
for
like,
you,
I'm so
motherfucker."
fucking ready for
Yeah.
you son of a bitch. But he didn't come.
No, your Kendra fat joke I liked.
Oh, I
What was
called
the line
Kendra
again?
fat. It was really funny.
It was about Hawaii.
Before you feel like, oh, Kyle, don't call women fat, you're a dick. I told her, she thought it was funny, so
And if you're fat, Kyle's gonna call you fat.
I'm gonna call you fat.
Eventually, he'll call you fat.
Sooner or later. It might be like really passive aggressive, like, wow, you look different
Yeah.
in like a
Fatty.
bigger way.
What was the Hawaii line? It was
I
good.
said Kendra's the only person who can move to the heat of Hawaii and work on an organic farm and still gain 20 pounds. Which I don't think she
Groovy.
actually gained 20 pounds, but
No, but it's funny.
she's a little fat.
Yeah,
And then did I call Drew fat? Probably.
for sure. I think we. all
Oh no,
called
I
Drew
said
fat.
I said Andre jokes about being a sexual predator,
Yep.
which he shouldn't do because it's a little too real because he is one. Kind of like when Drew jokes about being a shitty father.
yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's pretty good. And I said that Reed doesn't have any punchlines; he just yells. And I said that Jared is a good comedian, other than having like jokes or material or being funny. And I said that Newland is the only one who's I've ever gotten a text from an owner of a club that says, "Tell him to get new jokes," which is true. And he was all cranky about it. I had to show him the text.
I know, and
It took you a minute. You were like, "This fucking bullshit."
I told you too. I was like, whenever I get a critique from someone who doesn't do comedy,
The
I
first instinct
immediately
is
goes,
like,
"Fuck you,
yeah,
you dick,
suck my
piece
dick."
of shit, asshole, cocksucker, motherfucker, fucking dick face." No, but the other thing in the text he said was Matt did a great job. Maybe
Maybe,
he
just
needs
maybe,
to get some new jokes that I can enjoy. 'Cause I've
Yes.
seen these
he
ones.
should cater the show to me.
And
is
it
what he
also
meant to
happened
say.
about 7 months ago, and Kyle felt the need to wait 7 months to tell me while he was on stage.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
I was like, what the fuck? Tell me
Yeah.
that the next week.
Nah.
7 months
I gotta
later,
wait till it's
we've done 4 more shows there.
Yeah, he's done all kinds
I've
of
done
new
the same
material.
jokes.
And I'm just out there
Kind of
like,
like,
hey,
he's
by the
doing
way,
the
everyone
same
hates
one.
your old material, so something to think about.
No, it's good. It was a valid one. It was funny.
It was funny.
It was fucking funny.
It was. You know what? That text, pretty funny.
That was funny. What'd you say about Mac?
What did I say about Mac? I said, oh fuck. I mean, I made jokes about how he's like insecure, and he only wants to
Yeah.
only wants to bang girls if they love him or something fucking dumb like that. But that I don't remember exactly what the lines are. I had a couple decent ones, and then I dressed up like Mac at the
Yeah,
end
that
and
was
tried
a
to
big one.
impersonate him, which I didn't actually like write. I spent too much time writing about everyone else. I
It
didn't
was
actually write
most
good jokes.
theatrical thing you've done, though.
Well, no, you should have seen when I
Make
dressed
it
up
up
as
as you go on
Kendra.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. Well, I actually had more with Kendra. I prepared more, but that one I dressed up a lot more and had like a wig and I put on Spanx and was like doing her bits and like saying how they all bomb and shit. Yeah, and then I did an impression of Mac bartending
Yeah.
with his like little tiny weird mannerisms that he does. He's like, it's like he's got T-Rex arms. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. He's like,
Yeah, for
Mhm.
everyone listening, they have no fucking clue what you're doing.
give him the play-by-play of what I'm doing.
He's just moving his arms like really subtly and like kind of bored all the time and just fucking pretty gay too.
And yeah,
Kyle looks really gay right now.
You know that Mac impression, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty much all of my jokes.
Yeah.
What were your jokes, Matt Newland?
My
What did you
jokes-
say about me and Reed? Because I don't think I heard it. I was changing into my Mac outfit.
Oh, I fucking eviscerated you guys.
Fucking-
I fucking eviscerated you. what I say about Reed. I was like, when I first met Reed, I thought he was just some fat loudmouth with a beard. And then I got to know him, and it turns out he's just some fat loudmouth with a beard who's married.
Zing.
Who's married?
Yeah. I was like, I heard when Reed first proposed to Andy, she was like, "Fuck, all right."
And that was I
That
was in
it. I was like,
stitches.
Reed's also a great guitar player. So he's a musician and a comic, which means he gets to fail twice a week.
That's pretty good.
Oh my
And
god,
I
it was
say,
so fucking
Kyle,
funny.
I was like, Kyle, what? I was like, you're an alcoholic. No, I was like, I was like, Kyle's in the 12-step program. He's not an alcoholic. He just needs to walk up 12 steps to look you in the eye.
Yeah.
I was like, he pays us 30% and then keeps the other 70% for step stools and
Yep.
things he can reach the top shelf with.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then I was like, he's got a great bit about yellow pants. If you haven't heard Kyle's yellow pants bit, you're really missing out.
Because it's only been a rerun for 3 years.
'cause it's, I mean, he's wearing these yellow pants and he's like, "Whoo, look how yellow these pants are. It's a stitch." Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone's like, "Did you see his yellow pants?"
I got Drew pretty good. I was like, Drew's favorite brand is the string cheese incident. And string cheese incident is also what Drew's wife calls his stomach.
Yes, that's right. It's
Like,
coming back to me now.
Drew's so old, he still watches porn by Googling boobs.
That's
what did I
funny.
say about Mac? Was there anyone else? Who else did we roast?
Did you say anything about Kaylin?
No, I knew she wasn't going to be there for some reason.
Well,
you
she
made
put
fun
it
of Adam,
on.
didn't you?
Did I make fun? I always call him just like gay Kurt Cobain or like
You guys-
old.
something like that.
Like
It's funny because like he like goes back and forth with you, but you can see in
Every
his face
time,
he's
dude.
not really cool with it.
That's what every time I do it, I come up to him. I was like, "You're cool with me saying that shit, right?"
He's like, "Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah."
fucking awesome."
Yeah, and then when
And
it's
I go
happening,
up
he's
there
like,
and say it, and he's always like, "Fucking no, you do." I'm like, "Do you not get enough time on the microphone, man? You can
Fucking no,
say all
you
this shit to me like while you're have the microphone." Yeah, I said that about Adam. He's looks like gay Kurt Cobain.
It's pretty gay. Yeah.
Mac. What did I say? I just called him a sexual predator a couple times, I think. I said he looks like he used to teach yoga and then stopped teaching yoga and won't tell you why.
Yes.
There was one other one about him being a sexual predator. I can't fucking remember it though, man.
Because he looks like one.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I said
He's
he
a little
looks-
creepy.
I said Mac looks like he'll date rape you and then tell you what his favorite hike is.
Mac looks like he
Yes.
would like sign a lease on a lighthouse just for his Instagram image.
Yeah. Oh, there's one I missed on Mac too. I said part of it. I was like, Mac's considered an old guy in the comedy group. He's also considered not funny. And the part I missed, I was like, Mac has the stage presence of Joe Biden on Ambien. I fucking missed that line.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
it's very true. Low energy.
All the fucking jokes I did though.
But you just gave us the whole
The
thing.
whole set, top to bottom.
And you know what I thought?
Fucking
I was
autistic,
like,
dude. Like I remember these
yes,
jokes.
I remember all of your jokes.
Here's the one about Mac raping people.
It was pretty
Yes.
funny.
I had,
Hey, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks, Reed.
it's
It's pretty
funny.
I
funny.
thought it was funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
It was funny.
Reed, what were your jokes? Did you have any funny jokes?
No.
Reed, what was your set? Do your whole set.
Do your whole set.
It's
Verbatim.
my whole set right now. No. I'm going to
Reed
pull
like
Mark
cried
Master.
on
I-
stage or something. He was
I don't
like,
want
"I'm gonna
everything to
miss
go away.
Mac, and he
Oh,
was
yeah,
nice
he's
to
like-
me one time, and it really got me through a tough time.
Right.
He
What a
told me,
fucking loser.
and I was funny, and I never forgot it. And I think about it all the time.
Right.
He's like, right? I'm so gay.
Yeah.
What else? What else did you say?
I don't want to give it away in my punchlines. People should just.
What are you
come
gonna
to the
keep
show.
using them?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep making fun of Mac at every Tuesday.
Yes, yeah.
He's gone, and Reed's still like, he was the best friend I ever had.
He's just gonna put out like a cardboard cutout and put it on the edge of stage and just be like, this fucking guy.
He lived here a year ago.
Yeah. I'll never forget. I still have his scent on this cardboard.
He doesn't want
What
to
did
give
I
out
say?
any punchlines.
What
You
did I
talk.
say?
What'd you say about me?
What did I say about Mac? Oh,
you-
I said.
Did
Oh,
you call me short?
I did something.
I bet he
That's the
did.
go-to.
Something
That's pretty funny.
Something in
Pretty
regards
funny.
to that. I said like, caffeine doesn't. You had an article in Men's Health that caffeine doesn't stunt growth. Democrats do.
Oh, well, that's true. That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember much from that show. I just remember having a good time
Oh,
and,
to
cry-
see what?
and crying on
He
stage.
cried uncontrollably.
I try to go with that classic roast structure where it's like I'm gonna pick on people in the crowd. They'll pick on Mac, and they'll say something nice before he leaves.
Yeah, I didn't say anything
That was
nice.
very professional. But
You did. It was very sweet.
I don't think anyone else said anything nice
No,
about him.
I was like, "Fuck you," and I
Yeah,
got off the stage.
Genuinely don't like you anymore.
Now
You're
that
not
you're
funny.
leaving, I hate you.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Forget about you eventually.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm lucky, I will.
You're
Hopefully.
very forgettable.
Yeah, low energy.
It was a funny podcast.
Dude, it was funny.
It was funny.
That's what's important. Pretty goddamn funny.
Okay.
Is there any other funny things we want to talk about?
We got open mic coming up on Tuesday.
We every
We got
Tuesday.
shows coming up
We got
soon.
shows
Who
coming
knows
up.
if we'll do another podcast before that.
Here's well, the rate we're going,
Yeah.
but it is confirmed. Cypher Sounds is coming.
That's what's up.
To the nice side.
Sick.
It's gonna be awesome.
When is he coming?
So we're gonna have on August 13th and 14th the very funny Mr. Sean Patton, friend of the show, is gonna come back do some shows with us that Friday and Saturday, and then the very lovely and talented Caitlin Cook, hilarious musical comedian, will be there as well. Both of them were at the Desperation Day 3 special. Very
God, I
funny
thought
show.
these were on the 6th and 7th for the last 2 weeks.
It was at first, but I changed them like a while ago though.
Ooh, I must have been looking at the wrong poster.
Yeah.
I've been telling everybody, baby, everyone's coming. 6th and 7th.
Fuck. Well,
see
if they
some-
bought tickets, they
Some funk
Please don't
band
tape.
so they can do blow in the bathroom.
yeah, that's what
We're gonna
Schmiggity's
be the
is.
next goose. Yeah.
Sure you are. God, I love Schmiggity's. I love performing there, but it's every fucking time we have a show, I'm just like praying to God that there's a DJ after us and not a goddamn band.
Yeah.
Because we have to perform with all their bullshit on the stage. And like if there's a DJ, it's just a table. And it's like, that's great. We have so much room. But some of these ones, they have like 27 pedals on the floor and like stands and wires.
Drum kits,
And they're
dude.
like, don't touch it. And I'm like,
I'm gonna
fuck
touch- I'm
you.
gonna touch
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna. Now I want to touch it more.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do is touch everything
Yeah.
on the stage because the band doesn't want me
So
to.
we
Yeah.
can create some fucking echo in
I
the
hope it's
microphone.
a band so
Yes.
I can do that opening next time. I
Yes.
can go up there and just touch everything and be like, the band really doesn't want me to
Just
touch everything.
spit on your finger and just touch everything. Rub your nutsack on the drum set.
That'll
That's
be
what I'm gonna
good.
do.
And then I'll get off stage.
And then just don't even say anything. Just
Yeah.
do that for 5 minutes
Say
and
the
just
band doesn't want me to touch her stuff and then touch and
watch me.
play
Just boop,
everything.
boop, 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 boop.
You'll show them.
That'll
Show-
be.
My
I'll feel good
goodness.
about it.
Yeah.
I'll feel like a big man
Fucking dangerous.
about it.
Yeah.
It'll be funny too.
It'd be so funny.
Pretty funny.
It'd be very funny.
It'll be so funny.
I'm halfway through the Schneider's Cut Justice League.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That's
It's a
pretty fucking
funny
funny.
movie.
Pretty
All
funny
this whole
waste of
time, I'm
time.
like, Ben Affleck is the best comedic actor of all time playing Bruce Wayne. He's funny as shit. Every line's a stitch.
They like have him. Batman is in that movie to be like a dumb, shitty punchline.
Yeah.
I think God, there's that one thing where they're like trying really hard to actually be funny, and it's just Wonder Woman and Batman, and they like both reach to touch the mouse at the same time, and they're like, "Oh wait, how about you go?"
No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
oh, I'm
No, it's
sorry.
no
Okay, it's not a
problem.
big deal.
I
It's
just
not a
that's
big
like
deal.
the part I got up to. That's pretty weird. But
Really?
the Flash is kind of funny. He's kind of funny.
He's a
in it.
silly
The
guy.
Schneider Cut is about as fucking funny as Schindler's List. It's
Yeah.
it's fucking. You
feels
just
like-
feel like you end it and you're like, I didn't accomplish anything.
It feels like Schneider just wanted a longer movie where he could do more snow falling in slow motion and like sad music.
That's really important.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
like the whole. That's
It's
like
all about
an hour and a
tone.
half of it. Just like
Yeah.
snow, slow motion,
slow motion falling.
piano music.
Mm-hmm.
It's like awesome.
It's what makes
I
Oscars apparently.
Fucking love it though.
Dude, love,
into it.
love.
I love it.
Hmm.
What
Did
do you
you-
know about
what-
love, Reed?
What do I know about love? What do you know about DC and
dude?
Affleck?
You
What do you know?
Nothing about love and
God,
love.
That's what we should watch. We should watch that movie and just make fun of it the whole fucking time. That would be a
No,
blast.
because you've only seen the Schneider Cut, the actually improved movie. You
Yeah,
haven't
I didn't
seen
watch the original.
That's the one to
haven't
watch
either.
and make fun of.
I think
So
that's the way
everyone
to
was
do
like,
it.
just don't see it. And I was like, okay. And then they're like, well, this one's kind of worth seeing. And I was like, okay.
Oh, that's laughable. That one is.
Is it? It's that
Yeah.
bad? What parts are not in it?
That's what I want to know too. While I'm watching this, I'm like, I wonder if this part was in the
Yeah,
original.
like was this in it? Was
Oh
that in it?
man, there's everything about like Cyborg's origin story and
Yeah, like
the
all the cyborg
Flash's-
shit is cut out, isn't it?
a majority of it, and
That's like the part I'm at right now.
everything
too.
that's leading up to why they're going there and everything's all left out of it, and just the quality of it. It was all, the whole movie was made in a rush with Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And to avoid Reed spoiling this for me, I'm gonna change the movie. Have you guys seen King of Staten Island?
Yes.
Pete Davidson.
Or almost.
Mhm.
I saw like the first 2/3 of it.
I fucking enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I love Pete Davidson. Everyone's like, "Fuck Pete Davidson."
I like
love
Pete Davidson.
man.
Bill
I
Burr
like
makes,
him. I don't love him.
Bill Burr makes that movie though.
Dude, where did that come from?
Right.
Who's his girlfriend in that movie? I can't remember.
Marissa
Tomei.
Marissa Tomei,
Total fucking babe.
she's like top fucking tier actress, and you got comedian Bill Burr across from her, and he's
He's like,
fucking
dude, you're fucking hot.
He's holding his own, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Did you
man?
see him in The Mandalorian?
No, I didn't.
It's
'cause I'm
second
not a
season. He
fucking
legit
dumb
like
dweeb.
squirts some tears in this like serious
Really?
scene. Yeah, it's
He
good.
may be the best part of the second season, honestly.
Go, Bill, dude.
Dude, Bill Burr is
Dude,
killing
yeah.
it.
Bill Burr's super killing it.
That was fucking awesome. I'm a big fan of fucking Pete Davidson. Do you hear his Louis bit on his last special when he talks about Louis being
He
mad
fucking
at him for
hates Louis,
smoking
doesn't
weed?
he?
That's I watched that bit and I was like, okay, I'm fucking Team Pete all the way, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking love Pete Davidson. I think he's
Judd
very
Apatow
funny.
can write the fuck out of a movie.
He can. Funny People was dumb though. Did you ever see that?
Not a great movie, but the story,
Yeah, it was
Funny,
more of a
fucking
serious
good.
Pretty good.
drama than
Yeah.
anything.
like even like beginning to end, he can write the fucking act 1, 2, the climax, the down. It's like he can write a movie. It's probably too long, but
Did
he
you
can
know
write
that
it.
he's a stand-up?
Yeah. He's
He
like,
used to open for Adam Sandler. That's like how he like knows all these guys and shit.
yeah. And
Yeah, I
he
never
was-
knew that until like way later.
And then he stopped.
Yeah, and
did
made a
like
bunch
Freaks
of movies.
and Geeks and all that shit.
Yeah.
And now he's doing it again.
Yeah.
He did like a 5-minute spot on fucking Conan or some shit. Or
Did
like,
he really?
Yeah, or one of those.
I don't even know what he
late night-
looks like.
he has a really bad Judd Apatow.
Yeah, what does
You've
he
never
look like?
seen it? He looks
That's
like
like
an
one of his
awkward
bits, too.
Jew.
He said he's just like a weird Jew.
People do not know what I look like.
He's
Right.
like
Yeah.
worth $1 billion, and he's like the greatest comedic producer in film history, and nobody knows what he looks like yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's gonna have a documentary about George Carlin that's coming out next year.
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
And going through all his archive footage and notes and
I
everything.
love George Carlin so
and
much.
He's gonna talk about how
I thought he was all right.
sure.
George Carlin. I thought
Jesus
Yeah.
he was kind of
Christ.
hacky.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not for me. Not very
I
original.
thought he was kind of hacky. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just throwing out
Same
terms.
old shit.
Same
You're
old shit, you
right.
know, I was more of a Dice Clay guy myself.
I was like, Corlin, he doesn't even rhyme.
He
What's the
doesn't-
point?
yeah, what's the
You
point?
know?
It's not funny unless it rhymes.
Unless
That's
it
what
rhymes
everyone
and there's
says.
like really dumb dick jokes involved too.
He doesn't even smoke a cigarette on stage, really.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
He's like, what character
You're
is
blowing
this?
it.
What character is this? Yourself?
He
That's
wasn't
dumb.
doing Dice Clay, and I was like, I'm not into this at all.
All he wears is black.
That's true. He loves black and a
I
ponytail.
thought Richard Pryor was fucking terrible too.
I don't actually know.
So unoriginal.
I've never really seen much Pryor stand up. I've only
It's
seen him in
hilarious.
movies and shit.
It's very fucking
Yeah.
good. Very.
I've seen like snippets and like documentaries we've watched and stuff like that. But I need to dive. Deeper.
Dive deep. I don't know if this is true, but I think it is. He was like one of the first ones to do like almost dialogue on stage, where he's like, "This story happened. This is what it was like," and then he'd do
And he's like,
dialogue,
to a guy
he'd
and then
do
the other guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Revolutionary.
I try to do that a lot in bits and it always feels weird.
It's fucking because it's acting,
Yeah.
and we're not. That's
No.
weird to act.
Or you're
Acting
like
is
Tom
weird.
Segura in between every sentence. You're like, he was like, and I was like, but then I said, I was like, and he was like,
Yeah,
and it's like,
bro.
if maybe the audience doesn't notice it, but to yourself, you feel like a broken record.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
I fucking think about that all the time when I'm writing jokes. I'm like, I'm writing like so fucking much. But let's not get too technical with writing because one of our listeners doesn't like it when we get serious. Let's keep it about taints and
Yeah. About the silly stuff. I did have my buddy I went to visit in Vermont. Shout out to Aaron Weaver, fucking gun nut, love him. He
shout out Aaron.
He was
Thanks
like,
for
I used to listen
bro.
to your podcast, and then you started talking all about like how comedy works, and he's like, I don't care. And I was like, that's a fair point.
Cal told me that, and I was like, "Fuck you, you piece of shit."
Yeah.
I'm immediately angry. I'm like, no, I kind of get it actually, which is supposed to be funny.
He was like, yeah, we are supposed to be like entertaining, right?
Yeah. And we're
So,
like,
yeah.
no, I think I say like too much in my jokes.
Yes.
What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, it's very technical. It's very difficult to
Not say like.
self-monitor your likes and your ums.
Sounds exhausting.
You got a bit you're working on, Reed? Give me something, man.
I'm writing a song.
You are?
But
Fuck yes.
then some new kid had to go up and play guitar last week.
Yeah.
And you're like, there can only be one.
Yep.
You made the classic mistake, though. If you're going to do a song, you do it at the end.
Yeah, he did it up front.
He did it up front, and everyone
So-
was kind of like loose and like they're already in a conversation. They're like,
Right.
I'm not going to.
I
You were just
agree.
playing a song. I'm not going to listen to you do
You got to get him
stand-up
on
now.
board and then fucking
I have
start
no
with the
clue. I've
song.
never
That's
played a
also
song on stage,
that's
so.
also not fair to the next person up. Like if I go up and kill it playing a funny song or something with my guitar, and I go off stage, they'll come up and be like, "Well, first I don't have an instrument. I'm just fucking
I don't play music.
sorry.
Yeah,
I just
ooh.
talk," and everyone's like, "Boo!
I noticed.
Bring back the loud
Yeah,
guy."
they're like, we've seen it.
yeah.
Play a song.
Play
Like,
a
I
song.
noticed there was some people that were annoying me. I don't have like a flute or anything to play.
Nothing.
It's just-
Yeah.
That'd be so great. You just like so
I'll
this
hold
guy,
this.
he's a real asshole, right? Just flute
Yeah.
in between.
It's always something to throw in for sure.
You're writing a song. Can you tell us what it's generally about?
It's a country song.
It's
about
a country
is it
song.
about the old country.
It's a liberal country song called
It's
PC Farmer.
Yes.
Okay, fuck yeah. All right, you don't have to say anymore.
It's gonna be good.
It's
We've been bullshitting on some lyrics. It's gonna be good.
nice.
Yeah, it's
we'll
gonna
do it
be very
after this.
funny.
You got to play me a little bit though. We won't do it on air.
Right, of course. Gotta wait for the debut.
No, you don't want to give it away.
I need
No.
to bring back the old. Well, the COVID song I think is getting out of style.
All the
now.
COVID stuff's done now.
All
I
the
had
COVID
a
stuff is
couple
dying.
COVID jokes. I was
Yeah,
doing. I was
all
like,
my
I can't
Trump
fucking
shit
do
too.
those anymore.
Nope.
Which is a bummer. But
I
also,
can. You know, I've been still doing because I had the one leading up to the election about voting for COVID,
yeah.
but it still works. I'm just like, I'll tell you who I voted for in the last election, and then it's still relevant.
Well,
again.
yeah. People still love to talk about COVID.
Oh yeah.
They do.
No
But
one's
it's
tired
like,
of talking
I
about
can't
COVID.
have phone sex with a mask anymore, and it's like people are like, we don't fucking care. We're not quarantining now. I'm like, oh, God damn it. That's right.
Yep. They're like, we're over it. I'm vaccinated. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, we're so tired of hearing about
So
it.
I'm trying to move on. It's like
Yeah.
move on from what?
Yeah, this is
Your
still
life,
your life.
sucks, dude. You're here listening to
Yeah,
us
right.
talk. What are you doing?
You're a piece
No,
of
thank
shit
you all for
before,
coming out,
and you're
dude.
still a piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Now you just wash your hands more.
Now you just
Like,
wash your hands more because you're a piece of shit, Mac.
It blows my mind.
it's just so we should just make sure everyone is reminded that Mac is a piece of shit.
He's a real piece of dog shit. I feel like we're running out of juice. We can probably wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I got nothing else. Fucking, if you're going out of the store, if you're shopping
Yeah,
out of the store, just look both ways. If this gets to one person,
yeah.
and they're like, man, I've just been walking willy fucking nilly out of stores.
William
like it's my
Nilliam.
world. And then they're
Yeah.
like, I'm going to look and make sure no chiseled dude with long hair is walking faster than I would like to walk, and let him
Right.
go first, you know? And
Chiseled?
if that reaches...
Yeah, who's
one-
this chiseled guy?
It's
Why is he
me.
chiseled?
It's
Mac.
me. I'm the chiseled
Oh.
guy.
Oh,
I just called you Mac too.
Yeah, I know. They're close. They're
that's
almost
because
the
he was
same.
just like, you piece of shit. You must be mad.
yeah, that's ridiculous.
So, yeah, just walk out.
Yeah, watch
Walk
out
out
for
of
the chiseled
stores.
hippie guy.
That's all
and
I got.
fucking,
Chiseled hippies, baby.
Sounds like a stupid album. name.
Terrible porn.
Yeah, terrible porn. Alexa, Google chiseled hippie porn.
Google 8-packs with dreads.
Yes.
Gross.
Anyways, also to summarize, Matt's a piece of shit. Had a great time though. Come out to our open mics. Check out steamboatcomedy.com for events. Come to Spelling Bees because they're a fucking blasty blast. And what else? Oh, the show, of course. Get your tickets now for
Yep.
Sean Patton and Cypher Sounds, Caitlin Cook, and us. Telling lots of jokes. 13th,
Lots of
14th is
jokes.
going to be a blast.
Probably 200, 300 jokes.
At
I mean,
least.
At least.
hundreds of jokes.
Hundreds of jokes.
Hundreds
You're
of
going to
jokes.
miss out
You can't miss out on that.
because you're...
Because you want to go to the Snow Bowl and watch some fucking dumb band.
Oh, it's outside.
Oh,
Oh, we didn't review anything. Let's review something real quick.
we
we-
kind of
we-
reviewed the Justice League.
No,
Oh, you mean like in
a
town?
Steamboat, a local
Oh,
review. Let's make that a thing. What should
what
we
did we
review?
did O'Neill's last time, right?
Yeah. We
O'Neill
can do a
sucks.
restaurant. We can do... someone give us something to review. Come on.
Let's
The
review.
UPS store.
No, I can't. I work there. What do you?
Yeah, it's
out of your
biased, too
fucking your
biased.
mind, dude.
Let's
I have to
review City Market versus Safeway.
Ooh.
What's better? Go.
City Market because I have money and I'm not poor.
That's true.
Yeah, City Market because it's so many hotter people in there.
Oh,
both
yeah.
both
Safeway.
parking lots suck.
Yeah,
Both parking lots. The
Safeway's, I think, way fucking worse parking lot, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, that
I
one
think
strip
so.
next to the entrance. It's like, why are you even trying?
Right off 42, like, oh, you
Yeah.
gotta get out. Well, you better fucking haul ass, baby. Look
yeah.
both ways.
But again, I don't go in that parking lot much because I'm not poor. I'm
Right,
successful.
right. I go
Deli
to
at
City
Safeway
Market.
is better.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
The deli.
Deli, like the chicken.
Really?
fucking- yeah.
There's a
better.
pretty solid deli at Old City Market.
It's solid. I
You both could get
I
your lives
feel
together and stop
like-
buying fucking chicken out of a fucking sweaty bag and just make your own chicken instead of buying it from the deli.
do I look like I buy food from the deli?
You just said you buy chicken from the deli.
That's what I heard someone else say. And
Jesus
I'm saying
Christ,
it like
man.
my
I'm
own
saying it
thought.
like it's my own opinion.
It's my own opinion. I heard
Obviously.
someone else say it. I don't buy fried foods. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Do I need to show everyone
He's
my abs?
chiseled.
I'm chiseled.
I ran a marathon.
He did a
I
hot
ran
yoga.
a marathon. You will not tolerate the things I'm saying. Wait, what?
That's
I won't
backwards.
tolerate the things you're
There
saying.
it is.
City
There it is.
Market all the way for the cheese section.
Yeah. Also, you get a discount
Oh
on
my
gas
God.
when you use your card.
Yeah, you
The
go over to
cheese
Loaf and
section.
Joke. What
Shout
up?
out to Jane. She
Dude,
works
yeah,
at
the
the
cheese City Market, boom. Red meat, steaks, always great deals.
Yep.
Always great deals.
A lot of people in there, though. A lot of fucking people.
I
in City
ignore all of
Where
it.
like if people in Safeway are like begging me for change and they want to join me on groups on like MySpace and I'm like, go get away from me. Please go
Like
away.
you're living in the
I love
past,
my dude.
Safeway.
They're like, we have a Starbucks too. It's like, cut it out. You're trying. You're embarrassing
You don't.
yourself.
yeah,
so
yeah, you don't know
Starbucks.
what you're doing.
Stop it.
It's literally just like a bunch of cans of Starbucks, and they're like, we have a Starbucks. And you're like, no, you don't.
Like
Wow.
you guys drew these labels on.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
not even
see
real.
that.
This is just a Red Bull with a mermaid with tits on it. That's it.
So the manager drawing them over there.
Yeah, I can see him. He's still doing it.
He's
Stop.
He's sweating. Why is he
I've
sweating?
seen a million Safeways. I've only seen one Shady Market. You
I
know?
feel like Safeway's sweatier than City Market too. Everyone's
Oh,
sweating in
way
Safeway.
sweatier. Just sweat. Everyone's just sweating.
Everyone's
big
sweating
lack of
like-
clothes and bras in Safeway.
You know what I
Yeah.
fucking don't like about cereal is I had this thought the other day. Is
Hit
you
me.
gotta if you want cereal, you have to get the cereal and the fucking milk.
Yeah, you can't eat it dry. What are
God,
you, like a
that-
fucking Satanist?
That has
Oh.
stopped me from buying cereal.
You don't just
A
eat dry
lot.
cereal like on a hike out of a bag?
Granola. I'll do like granola though.
Yeah, I would
so
do
like that's
that.
okay. But,
But
like,
I'm not out hiking with Fruit Loops and shit.
no,
I'm like,
you're not that white.
No, I'm not. I don't have Frosted Flakes in my bag.
Oh,
Just a fucking box.
If you
That's
are
fine.
gonna do one cereal to like hike with, by far the champion, mini wheats. Just throwing that
Ooh.
out there. Because they're
maybe.
like
Say
bite
bunches.
size, you know what I mean?
I think the corporate answer would be Honey Bunches of Oats, right? I feel like they push those a lot. Everyone's working for Honey Bunches of Oats. I feel like I love Honey Bunches of Oats.
I think
They're
that
taking over.
yeah.
I think the best is grape nuts because not only can you break your teeth on the hike, but you can feed birds.
Perfect. All right, and so on that note, fuck Safeway. City Market is better.
Yes.
The parking lot sucks though.
And if you have a different opinion about that,
Write in.
write in.
We
Write
should start
us-
telling people to write in more. Write in.
Right
Say
into
anything.
my PO box. That'll be awesome.
Here's the thing. All right, if
You will never get it
anyone,
because we'll do the post office next week. We'll review that.
that we'll do that. Yeah, that's it's a disaster. Newsflash. But if you write the show, heck, if you even write an email,
Tweet us.
tweet us.
SirIsaacNewland.com.
I will read it. We'll read it
That's
on
my
air.
handle.
It's just Color of Comedy.
Put
We'll read it out
We'll
loud,
put glasses
please.
at the end of our nose.
Yep.
We'll
We'll
get
get on
real
our
serious.
readers and we'll read your email or stupid tweet or whatever, and we'll review it as well.
Yep.
Yep. That's
And
a promise.
send us a picture if you're hot. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe. Clothing not preferred.
Bunch of naked pictures of Miles.
Can you
We're
just
like,
send us dick
"No."
pics?
Yeah.
Can someone send us a
We're
dick
gonna get
pic
so
for the
many
love of
dick
God?
pics.
Like
From our
any contact
Thousands
from the outside world.
Yeah, just please let us know you listen and you exist.
Send us your dick.
We're trying to get sponsored so bad.
Send us
Sponsored by
your dick.
MySpace this week.
Yeah. If you do stamps.com/Steamboat Comedy, you get 50% off. Why go to the post office?
You'll get a blocked page.
You'll get a
'cause it
blocked-
doesn't exist.
You'll get an error code for Steamboat Comedy.
Stamps.com all day.
Stamps.com.
Check it out.
Check it out.
All
right.
night training.
All right, bye.
Peace.
Oh my Christ on a crutch, dude.
Rain or shine, it's here to make you laugh. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast. It's the Steamboat Comedy Podcast.